Good evening.
Everybody's having a great night so far. Enjoying some early food and drinks. My name is Eric King. I own this place, Livingston Cafe, with my wife, who's right behind the bar there, Bree. We got Alexis in the back. Guys, welcome to Livingston Cafe. Just a reminder before I introduce our performer tonight, this is a listening room. So it's really important that we give any performers up here our respect, our attention, because they absolutely deserve it. And I don't want to say no one is more deserving, because all of our artists are, but this is a special night for all of us. And Bob did give me his thing. So just let me just do this, okay? So Bob Lind. He helped shape and define the 1960s folk scene and the folk rock sound. His lyrics have been translated into 9 languages and taught in high schools and universities throughout the United States and Canada. We have some Canadians in the audience tonight. Welcome.
Thank you.
But he asks that you don't use that against him. His songs, including the top 5 hit Elusive Butterfly, have been covered by more than 200 major artists, including Aretha Franklin, the Kingston Trio, Eric Clapton, Cher, the Four Tops, Petula Clark, Hoyt Axton, Richie Havens, who actually has one of my favorite songs of yours. He covers How the Nights Can Fly, which is for me like, woo! Marianne Faithfull, and Jay and the Americans. He's an inductee in the Colorado Music Hall of Fame and the Maryland Entertainment Hall of Fame. At 83, Bob is still going strong, clearly. He continues to write, record, and perform. This is what noted music critic Walter Savinsky says about him. Be prepared to feel emotions you may not have let yourself feel for a while. I wholeheartedly agree. Feelings that may scare you a little. I wholeheartedly agree. His songs hit the heart like a wrecking ball. And folks, I just want to add a little something, because I like to add a little something. When you hear Bob, and this is how I feel, Bob is one of my top 5 artists that plays here. His words, his lyrics, his music, it's passion, it's intensity, it's humor, a lot of humor, it's poetry, lyrics with imagery of lovers making their connections, and some of those connections actually falling apart. And that's what I think about when I think about Bob's music. Everybody, please welcome to the Livingston stage, Bob Lind.
What a joy to see so many. There's a bulldog growling at the gates of my heart, but it doesn't scare you at all. There's a cold steel lock on a cast iron door, but you're wearing away the wall. How dare you love me like this? How dare you love me like this? I just push back and resist. My pride is tightened like this, but you endure and persist. How dare you love me like this? How dare you love me? Don't you care how your fingers are torn as you reach through these brambles and thorns? There's a long list of women who built me this shield, and I carry it to guard me from harm. But lifting it up just gets harder to do, with the tug of your hand on my arm. How dare you love me so bold? How dare you love me so tough? When will the struggle get old? When will enough be enough? How dare you love me so brave? When is there in me to save? How dare you love me? Behind my back, they call me Jericho. And I know you know why they do. I feel the cracks, I hear the trumpets blow. As a brand new world rolls through. And you love me, you love me. I can't believe you love me. I just don't understand why you reach and reach again with the battle-weary hands of this dark and damaged man. But take me if you can. Dare to love me. Thank you. Like I say, what a joy to see so many great-looking people.
Yeah, we're young.
Not that I'm in the habit of playing for ugly audiences. There may be one or two, maybe three people on the planet who have not had me remind them that I have a new album coming out at the end of the month. I know, I should probably be cooler about it, but I mean, there are people who put out new material every 15 minutes, but I don't make that many albums. So I'm really happy about it. I'll be playing a lot of songs from the album tonight. And also, I'll also be doing some of the older things. I noticed that some guy brought some vinyl that I'm going to be doing. And also, here's the big plus. We have some really talented singer-songwriters in this audience. I mean, some of the most sought-after acoustic performers in Florida. And I may be able to strong-arm some of them to come up and play for us. Anyway, so it's going to be a long night full of, I hope, nice music, and it's a joy to play for you. This is from the new album. It's called The Reptile. The Reptile. You're crying for the reptile, mister. You turn around and see her reaching. Jesus fetches the first weeds of April, and is beautiful and icy as the moon. You're crying for the reptile, mister. She'll pick you like a pocket and then send you back to your wife in little pieces that will never fit together right again. You'll tell her you just can't keep up the broken trust, the self-disgust, the poison lie. You'll say goodbye. She'll find your eyes with hers and say she understands, but she'll be talking while her hand is on your thigh. Maybe the first thing you'll notice is the flash of those perfect teeth. You'll feel as strong and as cool as a Maserati, and as dirty as the wheel well underneath. You know, there's a tribe in southern Africa. They're called the Babemba, and they revere each other. They put the good and the unity and the well-being of the tribe above their own personal satisfaction. If they lived in urban America, they'd probably be called communists. You know, that's the way the extreme right has of dismissing you know, humanitarianism. But anyway, I'm gonna play this song. Anyway, they show their reverence for one another in small but important ways. Where you and I might be talking on a corner, it's time to split. One of us might say, okay, see ya, or bye, or just later. They say, I will be wearing you. And when I first heard that, man, what a tender thing to say. Basically saying, I will carry your essence with me as I leave your physical presence. So of course, you know, being a writer, I had to glom all over that. But being this particular writer, I couldn't help but notice there's a certain sexual element to that too, isn't there? I mean, I was listening to a lot of country music at that time, and I decided that I would reduce this lofty and beautiful poetic concept to its lowest common denominator and write a cheating song about it. And this is it. It's called Wearing You. Driving home, I feel you on my skin tonight. Pressing on my heart around these curves. Closer than the insides of my fingernails. Like a satin sheet over my nerves. I'm wearing you. I'm wearing you. You're a secret I can't cover anymore. You're the most revealing lie I ever wore. I'm wondering if you're looking at that moon tonight, tasting the remnants of my kiss, a taste that keeps the bitter truth away. We neither one can carry this. I'm wearing you. I'm wearing you. You're a secret I can't cover anymore. You're the most revealing truth I ever knew. My life was orderly. I valued honesty. But oh, I must have felt the cold. This cloak around my soul feels so dangerously tight. Into the night I go. I guess I never knew my nakedness until you covered it with yours. And I don't know where this is taking us, but I can't deny it anymore. I'm wearing you. My God, I'm wearing you. And I can see tomorrow cloudy up the pain. But tonight I'll feel you running in my veins. And I'll be wearing you against the morning rain. I'm wearing you. I'm wearing you know, I've been doing this long enough. When you've been doing this as long as I have, you get a sense of what the audience is thinking. It's like telepathy. And I dare say that I know what's in every heart in this audience right now. I know what you're all thinking. You're saying to yourselves, you know, all those romantic Maudlin Lind originals are kind of nice, but does he know any Beatles shit? Actually, you know, I do. I will play you my favorite Beatles song. This is from Revolver, and you know the two Beatles writers, the main writers. Lennon is the one with the reputation for fearlessness, you know, for taking chances with his melodies and lyrics. And McCartney is kind of thought of as the slick one, the one who writes kind of these swoony, pop music-y melodies and words. I haven't noticed that to be the case. This is a McCartney tune, and I think it took incredible courage to face this kind of truth. You know, you don't make this song up out of whole cloth. He paid for this. I'll do you my version. Probably be the only cover I'll do all night. The day breaks, your mind aches. Find that all her words of kindness linger on, and she no longer needs you. She wakes up, she makes up, she takes her time, and then it seems she has to hurry. She no longer needs you. I'm going to start this over. The day breaks, your mind aches. Find that all her words of kindness linger on, and she no longer needs you. She wakes up, she makes up, she takes her time and doesn't feel she has to hurry. She no longer needs you. And in her eyes you see nothing, no sign of love behind the tears cried for no one, a love that should have lasted years. You want her, you need her, and so you don't believe her when she says your love is dead. You think she needs you. You stay home, she goes out. She says that long ago she knew someone, and now he's gone. She doesn't know when it happened. And in her eyes you see nothing, no sign of love behind the tears cried for no one, a love that should have lasted years. The day breaks, your mind aches. There will be times when all the things she said will fill your head. You won't forget her. You won't forget her. Well, back to the Lynn stuff. You know, as I say, that this new album that's coming out, I'm going to play you two songs from it that are, I can't really call them a medley because they have different melodic and rhythmic feels, but there's two songs on the exact same subject, and that subject is commitment. You hear this all the time, don't you? He won't commit. You know, we've been together the whole weekend, and I won't acknowledge that we're a couple. And I'll tell you something about commitment. You know, divorce courts are full of couples who committed too early. They get married in what Billy Ed Wheeler called a fever hotter than a pepper sprout. And they wake up one day, 9 months, a year later, and they look at each other and say, what the hell was that? Who are you? Anyway, so I'm going to do you two songs I love that. Anyway, this first one is called Nature's Sweetest Lie. Her breasts that rise against her sweater when you kiss, the way she listens like your words of gold. Nothing you ever knew compares to this. Two grateful bodies touching soul to soul. You feel the seeds of your forever start to grow. No one can tell you you won't always have this tingling glow. This fire will never die. That's nature's sweetest life. That's nature's sweetest life. You're like a zombie when she's somewhere else. You're only living when she's touching you. Everyone's telling you to watch your step. That ice is thin and you will soon fall through. But you found a hole faraway place where both your spirits fit, like a cathedral with every candle brightly lit. Changes will pass you by. That's nature's sweetest. The right kind of love, they tell you, settles in the heart to stay. It keeps you mellow when that raging flame is burned away. Who wants to hear that pouring wisdom while you're flying wild and high on nature's sweetest life? Nature's sweetest life. And here's the second song, same topic, different feel. This is called Valentine. As I say both of these, did I mention that I have a new album coming out? This is both these songs. Just coming out of a bad one, baby, finally shaking free. You're the first one I've seen that looked like a ball and chain to me. Does it have to be going somewhere? Plus we signed that line. I'm getting to like you. We've got time. Couldn't have been more than a month ago. We hit it off right away. Drunk on the smell of your hair, and you were crazy with words to say. Didn't we laugh that night? Didn't you talk till dawn? Didn't you like that magic? Where's it gone? Maybe we'll end up closer. Maybe we'll break apart. All I really know is there's no controlling powers that move the heart. Does it have to be serious? Sign that line. Getting to like you, baby. We got time. Birds take flight and break from the hands that hold you tight and make for the sea or die in captivity. Oh, you and I, don't we deserve to fly? Can't we fly free? Can't we fly free? Maybe we'll end up closer. Maybe we'll break apart. All I really know is there's no controlling powers that move the heart. Does it have to be serious? Can't we just have fun? It's wild and mysterious, and it's only begun. Listen, I don't want to give anybody the idea that I'm down on young love. I'm fond of young love. I just don't, I'm just anti putting bars around it. In fact, I'm going to play you a tender ballad about the first sweet rush of young romance. And my heart can't stop pounding, and every day brings a thrilling new adventure. You know, maybe you're in class or in a meeting and you're taking notes, and all of a sudden you find you're writing your name all over the page. Or you're driving somewhere and a song comes on the radio. Grab the phone and put it up to the speakers and saying, "This is me to you, baby." I love those feelings, you know, but just anyway. So I'm gonna play you a tender ballad about the first sweet rush of young romance, and here it is. It's called When Love Is New. And I hope it's not too sappy and sentimental. We did it in this room, baby. We did it in that room, baby. And out on the kitchen counter, the sink in the bathroom, baby. We did it on crutches, baby. The hood of your uncle's car. We did it in handcuffs, baby. And out on the monkey bars. Oh God! Oh God, it's great when love is new. We did it like athletes, baby. We did it like losers, baby. We did it to Steely Dan and John Philip Sousa, baby. We did it in cheap hotels and out in a canvas tent. We did it with dry martinis. We did it in wet cement. Oh God, it's great when love is new. We did it in Macy's, baby, under the theater seats. We did it for breakfast, baby, all over the cream of wheat. We did it with silverware. We did it with power tools. We did it on sofa cushions and out in that heated pool. Oh God, it's great when love is new. We did it like slave and master. We did it like nurse and doctor. We did it in soapy lather and up in a helicopter. We did it in makeup, baby. We did it in cowboy boots. In front of the mirror, baby. We did it in Girl Scout suits. Oh God, it's great when love is new. Well, I made a promise to you. I told you that there are some really terrific singer-songwriters in the audience, and I'm going to bring the first of several up. Karen will be doing the South Florida Folk Festival, which, by the way, is another important event that's happening at the end of the month. The end of the festival goes from the 31st to the 1st. 30th, yeah, okay. I'll let Karen, she'll tell you that, because she's been one of the featured performers in the songwriting competition. So Karen Feldner, will you please come up and sing a few songs for us? There you go. That's your right.
This is what I was worried about.
If they're making a test.
Can I adjust it?
You know, I never considered that.
You can use this.
Okay, okay. Well.
Isn't this guy a gentleman?
Yes. Yay! From Magic Sabatella. While we're adjusting, I just want to say, it's just so amazing to be up here because I come to see Bob every time he's at the Luna Star. I always make sure to come out. It's because I've heard him on the radio, I've heard his songs, but then when you come and you see him in person, and it's like the connection, the magic of your songs, it touches my soul. So I'm just so thrilled to be here, and also singing here tonight.
I'm sorry, you want to sit down and play?
I have a.
Yeah, you want to use yours?
I'll just do, what, that's true. I'll just do, what's that?
Probably have this.
Oh, okay.
Well, go ahead.